Hey, cradle to grave, nipple to the bottle. Yeah, it any sense. And you want a wet and blissful marital bliss like Katie and Joe? You can pick up that book right there on this holy brown floor. What is that? It says, The Heart of the Matter. The Heart of the Matter. And it has a dedication on the back. And it says, May God bless you, Italian treat master bear. And it said, even if you didn't read the book, because sometimes you just want to skim the page when you're in a bookstore. And this is going to be in worldwide bookstores, especially in the European continent. And if you're there and you see it, just skim the pages. Then ask for the audiobook. So when you're cleaning your house or riding around, running your errands, you can listen. And then get the ebook for when you're just chilling on your lunch break and you want to pull out your phone and look at the ebook copy. Yeah, audiobook, all of that. But most of all, it tells you about life and how to live it. Everybody has a family. Yeah, the birds have a family. Kangaroos have a family. Cheetahs have a family. Rats have a family, and the squirrels are in them. Tells you how to become a squirrel and no longer fetch for nuts. And that's a figure of speech. It says unrealized that I exist by its ultimate plan, and so do you. So he'll guide you through your history from your infancy to your adolescence to your adulthood. May God bless you, like he did Katie and Joseph and their crew. Think I'm lying, then the planes ain't flying. And them planes flying every day. And it started with the Wright brothers. This way it has a stem in the root. It starts from somewhere. This is Aunt Marie right here. But this is a blend of Alma and Goldman's hair. Green, that is. So put it on paper, Al said. And that's what I did in the heart of the matter. Or you can tie that knot, and it'll be a heart. And it won't be a hardship if it matters. Read that book. Think I'm playing. And that's blood thick chocolate. Comes in pink, and Nestle Quick comes in pink and chocolate. Now that's thick. Milk is always thicker than water. And breast has milk. Breastfeed, what that mean? You produce more milk. And it's like a piggy bank when you start your family. You can shoot out them coins and books. Big books. Yeah, James Monroe had a coin like Josephus. I know you tired of me going all the way back to BC, so I'm going to keep it currently. It's James Monroe. That's the fourth president of America. But they freedom. This was that penmanship. And then they talk about America owned gold. The Federal Reserve Bank of America, they own some gold. Started somewhere around 34, 33. That was the greatest hit they took. That Great Depression. Katie knows about that. And so does Joseph. I suggest Janet Demita Joe get a tape recorder and a cassette and interview her parents. Because it's an afterlife. Now Piggy, she had Janet Demita Joe on the wall. That's my granny. And I am red like her. But my great aunt have her high cheekbones and her birthday. I'm 68, she's 1910. She had Martin Luther King on her wall. What that mean? I show respect. Tell her a little book like The Heart of the Matter. That a young man named Eric Hemme, some kin to Sally Hemme, gave her. It says, I show respect. And she read that book before she even started school. 4 years old. I show respect. She was in preschool. It's okay to her. That's always showing respect based on the hand she's dealt and the dialect I reflect. So, to those that want to be like Katie and Joe and had a real maestro, guess what? Pick up that book, go in the library, and read away. Skim the pages. I guarantee you, something's gonna hit you to come true. You're gonna sit down and say, "Now wait a minute." A numerologist too. You're the number man. Number man is now the liquor store. Back in the day, when there was black on everywhere. I'm from Detroit, keeping it true from my rainy days. It was a number man. Barry knows about that. And the shoe shine too. That little noise trade, the little street contract. And that's just it's history, man. I heard about it. All type of history. When you look at that, you see everything in Detroit. And everything that's in Detroit, that love Detroit, that's been around the world, and still ain't found that baby. Well, read that. Because that baby stems from AB. And AB knows about DJ. And DJ is okay. Because of that money. Because that Federal Reserve document there is schools, man. Like the heart of the matter was school you. Because it talks about that. You gotta know how to read between the lines. That penmanship. Anne Frank's a good writer. She wrote from what she lived through. And so was Alvin Haley. Alex Haley. He's a research writer. He researched himself. And sure enough, he's big. We're tough. I'm tough. Because if you don't believe me, watch Alex Haley Roots and read that lineage book that Alex Haley wrote. Because Maury Marie didn't pay disrespect from Tanya Latrice and didn't get it either. Didn't get it in the flesh and won't get it in the grave. I'm well behaved, even in modern days. AD, that is, after death and before Christ. When Leah was just here, that's Marie, Emma Marie, baby. And then came who? Jesus out to sea. He sure served his time and was put up there forgiven forcefully by Pilates, the judge, with a brown skin like my freckles. But guess what? He held his own. Because he still didn't break down like an amateur to clown around and put up the frown and say what he was going to do. That's unthinkable for him. It's just how it is because he loved Boo. His Pooh Bear also is aware now because I've showed the little child. So what about my children? Well, they should catch on or something wrong with that seed they stem from. Especially if they're free. Tell them about Aunt Marie and show them that picture. It's not a pictorial because that's only all respect like Paris give Katie. And Little Bullet too. So, for all you who didn't know, now you know. Big Daddy got a record selling worldwide. He says she's just a friend. A friend in need is on the tree, saying, please, please, Father, forgive me. Repentance time. Don't you dare whine. Don't you touch the rose either before you pray a prayer as if though you were in Amos' living room. Look at that head. Look just like a feather bed. I was once told you gotta dress well because you never know who might see you. And then you don't know your sightseeing. But I'm older now and it's a different time. Went to the store. Some people said me find your best kind. I'm just like who did and what for. But I'm not looking and I'm content. None of your walking, not no man. I'm learning man. So, that's enough for the nursery rhymes. It's time to have some fun with Tanya's Book of Rhymes. Peace.